Welcome back to Lenz's Comic Corner Classic Less Known Classics. This is episode number 2259 and Doubleshot number 2153. I got two Spider-Man related trades. Yep. Now this first one is one of those miniseries set during a writer's run of the book. This one I could tell is kind of set during the events of the Clone Saga, but for this Spider-Man perspective. This is Ben Reilly, the Scarlet. This is Ben Reilly, Spider-Man. Yes, this is set during a time when he was Spider-Man. Now, I have heard there's a theory of why Marvel's doing this, because he has stuff with Peter David, filling the gaps in his run, the X-Men Legend stuff. I do have a theory of why Marvel is allowing this for these writers. The reason is because Marvel is desperate. People are nostalgic for the olden days of comics, basically, when stuff was not the way it is currently. For some comic books where they're woke, or to basically where everything's going to be bullcrap, or basically the comics are just where a lot of people think the Marvel's comics are pure trash and DC's is better. So, I guess they figured out why not. This is done by J.M. DeMatteis. Though he first pronounced his name as DeMatteis. Yes. Now, of course, the artwork for this book is done by David Bolden. Oh, by the way, the story is called The Human Agenda, which, yes, that sounds like a 90s title. So, mostly put just Ben Reilly as Spider-Man interacting with various people. The first part of the story, you see him where he's on the street. He's not Peter, by the way. He's accused of Peter by J. Jonah Jameson. Yes, Jameson. Not sure why, but yeah. Oh, by the way, since he's here, you probably think, okay, where is his girlfriend, Jeannie? Not in this miniseries. Nope. So mostly put, the first person he fights is Charon, Malcolm McBride version. Yep. Fight him in here, and of course his costume is damaged. He gets cured. Yes, he gets cured. Then we have this mysterious person, looks like Peter, but it's not him. Where she, like, looks at the guy again, and he's like, oh no, and then apparently she just, her face changes, and then her body changes, and then you have this hand shut the door. It would be hopeless. Who is this? Well, we'll get to that. So yeah, Ben in his bed, where he's attacked by a scorpion. Well, not any scorpion, the Scorpion. Yes, for some reason, somehow, Scorpion found out where he is. Because, why not? Yeah, the whole thing with Miles Warren's mentioned here, but he's not here. So yeah, then we run into the Chameleon. Yes, the Chameleon is here for reasons. And we have, so apparently Vermin's in this miniseries has been cured. Okay. And then we're into Lady Octopus. Yep, Lady Octopus. Carolyn Trainer. Yes, the daughter of a guy who works with Ben Reilly in his own book. He's basically a supporting character. Lady Octopus was a fan of Dr. Octopus. Technically, she's the second one. She assumed the identity back in the days after his death. Well, I should point out, his first death in comics. Yes, his first death. Because he's died 3 or 4 times over the years. Second time, Slott killed him off, killed off his main body in Amazing 700. And then he was killed off again in some of our books. Excuse me. So she's here. Of course, Ben deals with her. And then apparently, oh no, it's Kraven Hunter. He's a zombie. Like, what the heck? Nope, it's just something else. So, yeah, then we have this weird shapeshifting thing going on. Yeah, so it turns out this guy who could change his face is Spider-Sade. You're probably thinking, who the heck is this guy? He's a clone of Spider-Man who can change his body, and his body is unstable. And he's a shapeshifter. Also, he's dead. Yeah, he was around very briefly in the Clone Saga. I'm not sure why JM decided to bring him back for, but he did. Yeah, he's here. So yeah, that's the main villain of this miniseries. Spider-Side. Okay, now I run into Genie. Well, no, not really Genie. And then basically just halt up with Ashley Kafka. This is still a pretty fun miniseries. Spider-Side himself gets taken care of in another book, but this is still pretty good. Give this book a 9.5 out of 10. Next up, we have something interesting. A Norman Osborn miniseries. Well, his second ever one he's ever had. First one was something called Osborn. This one we have Gobin. A 5-issue miniseries done by Christopher Chantwell. I'm like, good choice. Yeah. Because this guy wrote Iron Man. The guy had a great run Iron Man. This actually is one of the very few. Now, currently he does the Patsy Walker Hellcat miniseries. But this was good. Really good. It's a spin-off of Zeb Wells' Amazing Spider-Man run. And here's the thing. No one else was more interesting in this miniseries than he is in the main book. Oh, and here's something strange about this book. Did you know this book is actually be affected in the main Amazing Spider-Man book? Yeah, it is. Because of what happened to Red Queen, the Goblin Queen. So mostly put, it just Adventures of Norman as the Gold Goblin. Oh, by the way, the artwork in here is done by Lean McKenna and Raphael Palmadal, who actually also says the ink in here too. The cover art is Taryn Cookie. So basically, we have Norman hang out. We have a recap basically of like Norman's back into his company somehow. Oh yeah, and for some reason, I'm not sure why. So apparently the artist took notes from Mike Deodato to draw Norman Osborn like Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, look at that face. That kind of looks like Tommy Lee Jones. And you're thinking, what? Yeah, that's something that Mike Deodato loved doing. He loved drawing Norman Osborn like Tommy Lee Jones. And apparently this artist did the same thing. So then of course he apparently see a flashback. He fights Hobgoblin. So it's like, okay, so don't be interrupted. Then he gets sort of hallucinations of Green Goblin. Yes, Green Goblin. But it's not him. It's Harry, who's dead. And he also gets hallucination of Gwen Stacy. Yeah, and by the way, they reference the Amazing Spider-Man Judgment issue in here, which is referred as Legacy number 904, which that is 100% completely true. Yep, so he fixed up a suit. So the main villain of this miniseries is Jack-O-Lantern. You're probably thinking, which one? Well, the original's been dead for years. So I'm going to answer that question. So who is the main villain of this miniseries? Excuse me. The Jack-O-Lantern is a guy named Owen Ward. Yeah. He is from the recent run of Venom, the Donny Cates run. You're thinking, interesting. Yeah, he was a recurring character with Donny Cates in the book. And he came back for this miniseries, and I'll get to what happens to him. So he fights him for a good chunk of this miniseries, fighting this one guy. And then we get tied up with Dark Web. Yes. So Osborn's contribution to Dark Web is basically a side story. Yes. It's him basically, by the way, he runs into Goblin Queen, who is actually Ashley Kafka. Well, the clone of Ashley Kafka. Yep. You probably think, okay, so how is she a clone? Well, Excuse me. The original's been dead for years. Yeah, Slot killed her. Well, so Slot killed her off in Superior Spider-Man number 4. And then she was briefly brought back in Clone Conspiracy number 2. And then she died by the time of the Rare miniseries. Then, oh yeah, we have a second clone of her, and that's the one basically active right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so apparently she doesn't remember what happened in Clone Conspiracy, so it's all about sins, the sins of evil. Yeah, I'm not sure if in fact Chantwell was trying to undo something expensive by basically restoring the evil sin to him. Then we have Liz Allen here, who is the mother of one of two of Norman's grandchildren. Because he has two. You have Normie and Stanley. Stanley is Liz Allen is not his mom. Liz is his stepmother. The mother of that one is okay. It's a woman named Menace, excuse me. Yes, that is who is the mother of this one. Yeah. His mother is a woman named Lily Holster, who's currently known as Queen Cat. And here's something weird though. She apparently does not want to see her child. Oh, and by the way, she was actually recently featured in the miniseries Cult of Carnage Misery, issue number 2. Oh yeah, by the way, apparently Liz Allen is Misery. Yeah, it's the host to this symbiote for some reason. I have no idea why the heck this was. So, yeah, so Norman basically was flashback at that. Of course, deal with someone's birthday, runs into Jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, then he gets fight with Shocker. Yes. And then by the end of issue number 4, issue 4, they killed off the Owen Ward Jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, he's like interviewed because he basically won't pay respect to Owen Ward because indirectly he did cause his death, so you want to pay respect to him. What was your master plan? Leave me alone. And then the FBI first report question, and of course the FBI question too. Mr. Osborne, FBI. We have some questions what happened to Union Square last week. We're working at Union Jerk on Chicken first. Leave me alone. Goes off. He's like, I want to speak to Miss Ford immediately. I want to know everything about Owen or Sessions or I'm sorry. Don't argue with me. Sir, there's no Miss Foreman on the record. Yeah, then he runs the Goblin Queen. And it fights her in the very next issue. Yeah. And by the end of this book, she dies. Yeah. Ashley Kafka dies. Kind of. And then she's brought back in Amazing Spider-Man just recently. Yeah, she's only dead for... You're probably thinking, how long is she dead for, actually? She got killed in the final issues miniseries, was released in March. And she's brought back, believe it or not, just recently. Like with the most recent issue of Amazing Spider-Man. That she just came back to life. Yeah. I mean, she was dead for about 3 months. Yeah. But this is still a really good miniseries. I give this book a 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was really good. Though it's kind of strange that we kill off Jack-O-Lantern and Goblin Queen. But my guess is Zeb Wells didn't want to let it rest, so he undid it in his own book. Just because he can. Yep, just because he can. Yeah. But still, two really good books. Okay, so that's episode Club U, and that's going to be a video tonight. So tomorrow, hopefully, maybe I get a chance to, well, probably get a chance to Dr. Stone and maybe some more Doctor Who. Okay, next video. See you tomorrow. And Comic Corner. Bye.